but I will quickly show you the project that I'm working on and how I'm expanding the trust acceleration framework. If you don't have access to that, you definitely want to look for it and study what I did, how I put together that framework. It's going to help you. And this is mostly about how do you convert strangers to happy clients. And if you like this, you can actually go on Amazon and order my client acquisition blueprint, but anyway, this actually is client acquisition, but the title of the book is Client Anytime Blueprint. It's actually Client Anytime. So look for it, and you will find a couple of very, very useful information there. You can also look online for the Trust Acceleration Framework. So this is one of the assets that I mentioned. And what I'm doing here is I want to show you how I'm actually analyzing this asset. So there are two of these, and this is for the real estate market. I have the same video, but I deployed that same video twice. So let me turn this off so that you can see me properly. You can see the screen fully. So this is the first one. There are a couple of things that I'm doing here that I wanted to see that will help you in different ways. So let me just go ahead and duplicate this page because I want to pull up each video separately so that you see the difference, even though it's the same video. So the first one has, if you look at it, it has this screen. This is my thumbnail, the default image that shows up with the video. And this is the second one. This one right here, you can see that the actual product is used as the default page on the video. And when you look at both of them, what you will notice is a couple of things. Well, I get about 5 cents. It costs about 4 cents to get somebody to watch minimum of 15 seconds of this video, and it's a 3 minutes video. So the total minutes viewed is 2,045. Those who watch just 3 seconds are about 11,000 and so on. Then those that watch 10 seconds, it's about 2,074, and I achieved all this within I think like 24 hours. So this cost me about $40. So this is the video to completely cold audience. Okay, complete cold audience. So now what I'm doing is I've created a custom audience that is considered warmer audience because they've seen this video. So in that audience, I'm going to put those that saw a minimum of 10 seconds of this video. I'm going to do the same for this video as well. So the custom audience is going to be the warmer custom audience is going to consist of people that have seen this video and they've seen 10 seconds of it. So let me just show you one thing. The difference between these two videos is apart from the landing page, apart from the default images on the video, the other thing that is different, the audience to which I showed them, Because what I did was that the real estate agents, there are multiple groups. So I selected a group and I showed them one video. I selected another group and I showed them a second video. And I'm using this to determine which of those audience find this video more interesting, right? Which of them gain better resonance with this. So if you look at this, the average video watch time is 10 seconds. On the other hand, the average watch time here is 11 seconds. So obviously, what that is saying is that those who saw this image, it resonated with them than those who saw this image. The other thing is, it could also be that the audience here find this more fascinating than this audience. So I could do further analysis to see which particular audience, or also to determine if it's the image. So now I've narrowed the fact that one group watched 11 seconds and the other group watched just 10 seconds. Now I have two variables, the default image, and also the specific audience, and I can continue testing this further. This is very advanced scientific advertising. It's not random, it's not hope-based advertising. This is very scientific. So now let's look at a couple of other things that I want to show you. So if you look at the audience, if you look at the audience here, the organic reach is just one, so I didn't gain much organic love from this. But the number of unique viewers is almost 5,000. And my top audience is, my top audience happens to be men 45 to 54 years old, and they are based in California. And I can also see which states. So for example, once this gain traction and I decide to do a live event, automatically this is one of the areas that I need to consider, because you see the percentage of people that came from this location that are interested in what I got to offer. So that's one way to analyze this. And the other thing is you can look at all the different audience. And one of the things I also did with this was that based on some of the previous testing, I realized that my cost per acquisition is substantially lower with men between 35 and 54. So I've been using that also to do some additional analysis. So you can see how many minutes of this each of this category watched. These guys watched 17%. These guys watched 22%, 27%. I mean, this doesn't mean they watched 27%. It just meant that's the average. Many of them watched it to the end. Some watch it halfway. Some watch, but all of them watch more than 15 seconds. So these guys watch 27%. So if I'm going to target specific groups, I would definitely want to consider this, and people in this group. If I really want to narrow it down to people that I put the ad in front, because I've actually not made any offer to any of this audience. All I'm doing is creating that trust, because now they've seen something from my company, and we're going to show them additional. We're going to give them additional value through video, through articles, and just some, templates. So by the time we do this over the next 2-3 days, all these people will have a good idea of who Clients Anytime Company, or they will know something about Clients Anytime Company. So that's about that. Then let's look at, so we look at unique viewer, we look at that. Now, if we come here and we look at this other group, Those who watch a 10 seconds video, 710 of them, and I think I spent like just $20 on this. So the other one I spent 45. This is just like $20. And this one actually started out very expensive. It was costing me like 9 cents per 15-second view. And one of the things I did was to reduce the budget because I went in aggressively. So I reduced the budget, and I also identified 2 particular group in the audience. I removed them because I realized that those audience are not the right fit. I can show you how I did that in other videos. I don't want this to be too long. So anyway, so for this, let's look at our audience. Here, the top audience is women 65 plus. And this group, this audience, there are women here, is still in California. What's up with them in California, right? So that's that. And also the unique viewers is 1677, 1677, right? In fact, this had more organic view because of it was resonating better. So I might need to put some more money on this because this seems to gain better traction. Anyway, so now that I've done this, what I want to do now is I want to go in and I'm going to create a lookalike audience for all the people that watch this video. For 15, who watch 15 seconds of this video, I'll create a lookalike audience for them. And what that means is Facebook is going to use their $1 billion algorithm, or how much whatever it costs them to put it together. They're going to use that to help me go look for people that are likely to watch the video just like this ones. And what that is going to do, you can see right now I just have I would say maybe about 5,000 warm audience in this audience, right? So if I create a lookalike audience and I go show them the same video, the rate of growth of the warm audience is gonna just take off, because at first I was showing it to just purely cold audience, like 2 million people, and I really, it's just hit or miss. And after that hit or miss, I've been able to extract 5,000 people that are interested in watching 5, 10, 15 seconds of this video, right? Now, if I take Facebook to create a lookalike audience for that group, for the warm people that I just found, it's going to go out there, it's going to use like 4,000 data points, and it's going to go pick people that are likely to do exactly the same thing. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to now show them the same video to that lookalike audience, and it will just take off. So I will show you more on that once I get to that stage. Anyway, I hope you like it. That's just to give you an insight on how I'm driving this, so that when you see I'm going to share the result as well, so you know exactly the steps.